Hello everyone and welcome to another general vlog video. Well, I guess I'm getting ready to make some people cringe. As you guys have followed before, you've seen that I've been working on this mandolin. And, I had to take the back off. So I had to take binding off, which is just a plastic binding. I was really surprised that it was actually real binding. I thought it was painted on. Anyways, I do not know how to do binding. I tried to look up for some binding, but I have no way to bend it and heat it and all that good stuff. So I'm going to Bondo it. Yeah, you heard me right. I'm going to use Bondo to bring it out flush and sand it all down. It's got to be painted anyways because the mandolin is really bad shape. You can see the front. It's been sanded through and all that good stuff. So the back, the sides have been sanded through. So it's going to have to be painted or something. So I was just sitting here thinking, let me grab some tape here. I'm thinking about maybe trying to make a border around what I'm doing to make it not quite as hard to sand at the end. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm looking up here, seeing what I can find that would allow me to prop this up that would be the right size. Oh, let's see. How about this? Will that? Yeah, that'll do it. And this will just kind of give me an edge to go by. I got to go a little below it because there was some tear out of the wood. So I'm going to do this and just kind of get something that I can peel off after I put the Bondo on. Not necessarily to give me a straight line, but a straighter line that I would have to maybe do less amount of sanding down to where the Bondo doesn't need to be. So let me get this done and I'll bring you guys back and I'll show you what I've done, and then we're going to start Bondoing this thing. Alright, so if you can see here what I've done is I've run the masking tape where I'm just a little past that part and a little past this part up here. And that'll just keep me from getting it everywhere and able to give myself less sanding. So what I've done, to just let you know, is I took and used Titebond Original and I glued the whole back on, and I put strips of tape to hold it on. Well, that strip of tape pulled off a lot of the finish, which it shouldn't, but it's just a cheap mandolin. But it glued it really good. And then I went around it with super glue and shored everything up yesterday. And so I know that, yeah, if you ever had to take his back off, it's going to be a booger. But hopefully won't never have to take the back off. I fixed the braces on the inside, and they're done and done correctly, and they're also shored up with super glue, done with regular glue, and then Titebond Original and then super glue. So it's probably overkill, but all right. So now let's get a little bit of Bondo. And when I say Bondo, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about regular car Bondo. I will show you a guitar later on, it's just too hard to get to right now, that I actually built in 1985 or 86, that I built in high school, and the back is done the same way because I didn't know how to do binding and stuff back then. And excuse me, it has quite a bit of Bondo in it, and it's still in there perfect. So although it's not what you're supposed to use, when you don't have all the proper tools and all the proper things to do it with, you can do this. Do I recommend it? No. Can you get away with it? Yes. So let me get some of this Bondo mixed up and get little things a little more prepared, and we'll kind of go from there. We'll be right back. And yes, I have to keep touching the camera to turn it up, to put it on pause. All right, well, there's half of it. And once this starts to dry just a little bit, not yet, but just a little bit, I think then I can pull the masking tape off And it'll give me crisp lines where I'm supposed to be. I don't know if it's too early yet. Let's see what happens here. Let's just see what happens. So far it looks all right to do it at this point. Oh, don't want to go over in here. I haven't bondoed that side yet. All right. So far it doesn't look like it's too early to do this. And I can only do it to right here. There's that part, which, like I said, here in just a minute, I can take a knife and go around it also before it gets too hard. Let's see what happens here. This is the one I'm worried about, here on the sides. I think so far that's okay. I think. Yeah, if I had to guess, I would say that there would be just fine. Don't want to go any farther than this. All right. Now, I don't know if it's hardened enough yet to be able to take a knife around it. Let's just see. If I do it very slowly and just kind of try to hold my knife straight and lightly, I'm just barely even lightly doing this. It looks like it's ready. Let's come all the way around here. Like I said, I'm not going to get 100% of it to where, you know, I don't have to sand or nothing. Of course I'm going to have to sand. But if I get this knife just on there right and start cutting around this, that's just going to help me not have to sand as much. And as long as I keep the knife straight, I think I've got it. Especially up here around this scroll, because that is going to be very, very, very hard to sand. And I think just like that is about as much prep as I could possibly ask for to do onto this, to keep me from having to sand so much. I'm really paying attention to the angle of my blade, because it's not exactly square. The sides of the mandolin isn't. I think that's just about it. I think that side right there is about as good as anti-sanding as I could possibly do. I would, however, like to get, let's see if I can extend this blade. Like I said, I know if there's anybody out there that's watching that knows anything about instrument repair, I know you're making fun of me right now. And I don't blame you. If I was watching this on somebody else's channel, I probably would be too. Alright, so I think that's about as best as I can hope for as far as not making that much of a mess for sanding. Now I'm going to let that dry really hard before I lean it on its other edge and do this side, because I need to lean it over there. Yeah, I think I'll leave well enough alone right now. Alright, let me clean up my mess and we'll let this dry and then we'll come back and do the other side. Alright, while we're waiting on that other side to dry, I thought it'd be a good time to tell you guys what my plans are. Hold on just a second. Alright, so I got the second side done, as you can see. Did about the same thing. Now, I got a little bit of a hurry. Of course I did. And I tried it before it was completely dry, and I pulled a chip out there, and I pulled a chip out right here on the neck. I'm not going to worry about rebonding them right now, because I'm sure once I get in here and I get to sanding it all, you know, this is just going to be the first coat. So, but once I start sanding, it should be, well, I wish I could get that big glob out of that neck, but I tried once and it didn't work. Let me try one more time. If I can get it over here where I can get the light. Well, there's most of it, but it's on a really I think I got it. I think so. Yeah, I pulled that chip out of there. So, anyways, like I said, you know, now it's... hold on just one second. Okay, sorry about that. Cool Colton was calling me. So, of course, I had to answer that. He's wanting to come over and visit for a little while. So, I think I've gone about as far as I can go today. I want all this stuff to dry very good. Then I will start sanding it. And then I will add more Bondos I need to. And I might make another video of that. I don't know. There are bound to be a few people out there that want to see this. But not very many. I understand that. Alright, so anyways, if you guys like these kind of videos, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. If you guys want to help support the channel, you know, go back and watch some of the old videos and watch the ads. I think I've got 900 videos out there, so plenty of content for you guys to watch. A little bit of working on guitars, some guitar reviews, some shed to tiny house, random management of mobile home park. Yeah, just all kinds of stuff. So with all that being said, I hope you have a great day and even better tomorrow and an awesome night. And we will see you guys on the next video or the next live stream. And please, please, please be safe. Have a great day.